can't regain my breath. That part is really actually quite worrisome for me, and I'm not gonna get emotional about it. Hi everybody, my name is Beck and thank you so much for tuning into my 18-week bump date. The time is going by so fast and I'm so glad that I'm documenting this because before I know it, baby Rashid is going to be in our arms. I'm really excited to be sharing what's happened this week, so if you like the sound of this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button and tap the bell to get notified so you can come along on our rainbow baby journey. So let's get into it. Holy dooly. As I said in my introduction, I am 18 weeks pregnant and it feels like from 12 on it has been a complete blur, but every time I go back and rewatch one of my bump dates, the time in that time period went so slowly. So I'm really thankful that I am updating it, and more so I'm so thankful for all of you who are tuning into these bump dates. It's so special to have so many mums tuning in, sharing their pregnancy journey as well, because right now times are so uncertain. And so first of all, I'm going to be sharing my symptoms that I have been experiencing this week. So one of my symptoms this week has been exhaustion. Unfortunately, even though my energy levels were picking up, I have gone back to work because it's the first week of term 2 here in Queensland, and online learning really has taken it out of me. I know that people think that it must be easier teaching online, but there is so much extra work students and parents are unaware of because they're just getting the final product on whatever digital platform they're accessing. This week I have come home so exhausted. My days have been leaving around 7, the latest has been 7:30, and then getting home around 5 o'clock, which is an enormous day, seeing as everybody thinks that a teaching day is just 9 till 3 and it's so not that, which is the reason why I have just been coming home so tired mentally and physically. Another thing that's happened this week that's kind of thrown a bit of spanner in the works is everything that I was happily eating, I'm no longer tolerating anymore, to the point that my diet has changed so much that I don't even know what I want anymore, which usually wouldn't be a problem if I was at home because I would be able to just graze through the pantry and fridge and freezer. But because I'm at work and I pack a lunchbox because I don't have the opportunity to buy food while I'm out, it makes it a little bit difficult. I've been sticking to some basics of having some fruit, some brown rice, and some leftovers. But in saying that, sometimes there are some days when I get to work and I don't like the look of my lunchbox at all, which is very complicated. The other thing that I've been experiencing this week, which has been slightly worrying, is just a shortness of breath. I think it's because as I'm progressing through my pregnancy and I haven't kept to the same fitness regime, my lung capacity just isn't what it used to be, and obviously with what's happening in the world going around, your lungs are so important. I can't even walk up to the second flight of my school without being puffed, and even in having a long conversation, unless I'm taking breaks to listen to the other person because it's their turn to talk, I can't regain my breath. That part is really actually quite worrisome for me, and because of that I'm not getting out and about, which can be isolating, which is the whole point of isolation, but it also means trying to find maternity clothes has been tricky. And I know that this is my 3rd pregnancy this far along, and so I have some basic clothes that I have been wearing, but I'm to the point where because I have worn them so much in pregnancies 1 and 2 that they're now starting to get a little bit see-through because the material has stretched and retracted and stretched and retracted. But I'm really excited to say that Michael has actually bought me some maternity clothes for Mother's Day, which is next weekend, so hopefully that delivery will come this week. I'll share that with you guys. when it arrives, but I'm super pumped about that. Let's move on to how baby Rashid is going. So as I said in my 17-week video, which if you haven't watched it, you can click at this link up here, baby Rashid is definitely starting to move. I'm feeling a lot of movement when I get home. I feel like because I'm go, 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 go all through the day, I'm not really feeling bubba, but as soon as I sit down to have dinner or I lie down once the kids have gone to bed, I can feel the squirming and wriggling. And then this week I felt a really solid kick. It was crazy, like a good crazy. So I've changed some of my settings on my app, but I'm really excited to share how baby Rashid has grown over this last week. So they've gone from being the size to a pomegranate, and this is one of the settings I have changed, is they're now the size of a croissant. I love croissants, so I can totally relate to how big Bub is according to this, because the vegetable comparison is a sweet potato. And I feel like sweet potatoes change so drastically depending on which shop you go to, or like if you go to a fruit and veg grocer, they have ginormous sweet potatoes. But the size of a croissant, I can definitely relate to. Now, in regards to their hands and feet, oh, it's so cute. This is how much their hand has grown, which is actually starting to look like Bubby's hand. And this is the size of their foot. I am genuinely going to be so excited to watch back on these videos when Bub has arrived to see the fact that their foot is the size of that picture and their hand does become that size. It's so funny that this week it's kind of hit me again about the fact that in 2 weeks' time we're going to be halfway there through our pregnancy. We're going to be 20 weeks, and then things are going to become super duper real because we're going to have another kid in this house. We've started to look at cars and about having to sell our car so we can update to a bigger family car, and then what type of family car we want to do. So here's question of the day. If you have a people mover, can you please comment below your preference for a people mover, whether it's the one that you have now or a one that you've had in the past that you absolutely loved, or one that you would like to upgrade to. I feel like there are so many people movers out on the market, and it's really overwhelming to know where to start. So ideally, I think we're looking for an 8-seater one. That way we can have 2 spare seats, because our ultimate goal is to have 4 kids. So that means there'll be 6 in our family. It's so crazy because there's already 4 of us and soon there's gonna be 5. It's just, if you can't tell, I'm literally living my dream, just growing our family and being a mom, and I'm not gonna get emotional about it because it's so happy and I feel so blessed. That has been something that we've been looking into, but oh my goodness, it's just gonna go by so fast. I'm so excited, and I feel like because I'm working full-time, having big long days and juggling 2 toddlers, I'm gonna blink and I will be introducing the baby to you guys, which warms my heart. So if you've liked this video, please give this video a big thumbs up. It really supports my channel. And if you haven't already and you would like to, hit that red subscribe button so that you get notified when we upload next. Because this parenting gig, it doesn't come with a rule book, we only have each other. And I have loved so much hearing about you and your pregnancies and getting to become friends with you guys. So please, please, please join our YouTube family because it means the world to me. And I'll see you in my next video.